Ariane Resnick, creator of Rawk-n-Roll Cuisine. You guys have seen this at your local Whole Foods and other health food stores. So congratulations, first of all, on this wonderful line. It's going everywhere.
It's going everywhere.
I'm really happy to see. I'm really happy to see you like rocking it, literally.
Thank you.
Rock and roll. So tell me, why did you get started creating this line?
It was my little unemployment project gone completely awry very, very quickly.
Yeah? The blessings of unemployment.
Yeah. I have sort of a random culinary background where I'd done some private chef work in my 20s. I was the chef for a vegetarian cafe when I was 19, sort of just out of the blue, but I hadn't really stayed on that side of the business. I did restaurant management for a number of years, and when I moved here, I was the general manager at Blythe Raw in Santa Monica, and did that and modeled. And I went raw while I was there because you eat where you work.
Yeah, of course.
And I loved it.
That's
and
the
then,
best raw food. It's like, yeah.
So then when I was done working there, I still wanted to eat like that, but I didn't know how to make anything yet. I'd always made my own food at home, but I'd never made raw food, so I started buying it. And once you buy enough expensive snacks, you're like, all right, I have time, I need a dehydrator, I'm doing this. So I managed to come across an assortment of people at like farmers markets in Erewhon and around town who I knew from the restaurant, and I started doing private chef work for them. Cool. And I would make meals and snacks for people, and I kept getting this feedback that, yes, these meals are great, but these snacks, you have to sell these. So I met with the manager of Erewhon, who was very kind in meeting with me because I had nothing. He was like, what do you have for branding, for labels, for packaging? And I was like, I don't know. I'm a girl who makes food. So I went in there with little products in baggies and label concepts on 8.5 by 11 paper.
Erewhon is a natural food mart in Los Angeles for our global community that doesn't know that. Okay, go ahead.
And the manager was, of course, totally unimpressed with, you know, my concept. And I said, just taste it. Great. And he took one bite of the nachos, and he said, go become a brand. I will buy anything you want to sell me.
Nice.
And 6 weeks from that meeting to the store shelf. Nice. Because I did it. I did all my due diligence, and I did it. So once I was in the store, it was just nuts. They sold out first day, and then they're asking for more. And within a month, I was full-time in a commercial kitchen, hiring a staff, and within a few months getting distribution. I got into Whole Foods within 6 months, not with my distributor, just on my own, Southern Pacific region. And it just took off from there. One of the greatest things that happened when I first came out with it was I sent a sample to Anthony Anderson, the raw model guy, and he reviewed them on his blog, and then he said, because the ingredients are there, so then he said, I tried to make these myself, and I couldn't do it. They didn't taste the same. So the ingredients are there, and you know, I'm one of those crazy kind of cooks where it was really hard to get recipes for these things because I just threw stuff around, and it was hard to teach people how to do it, and I really had to step up and say, okay, a quarter teaspoon, because people couldn't make it correctly. So the ingredients are all there.
Cashews, sunflowers is the cheese, the cashews, the sunflowers with the amino acids, liquid aminos.
Nutritionally helps.
The miso. Oh, you have sprouted buckwheat in here. That's
great.
Yes,
that's a new addition. Turmeric. That was my idea. That was a new addition because I feel like I eat so many nuts, and the raw food world is so many nuts.
Yeah, there's a lot of nuts.
I wanted to do.
Nice too. Wow, these look great.
Thank you. I wanted to do kale chips without nuts, and the only one we have so far is the Barbie kale. So we thought of adding, when I mentioned sprouted buckwheat, the California Snacks decided to start adding it to all of them to just bring down the nut count, bring up the sprouted count, and make it a little sort of lighter. Like they're now under 100 calories a bag. And I would like to mention, so these are the buffalo chips, and this is Bill, and he's one of our cats. And he has kidney failure right now. Aww. So if we could send some love and happiness to Bill.
Oh, to Bill. Send love and happiness.
We're treating him holistically, and we're doing everything we can. And he gets like a big shot, like a syringe full in his mouth every morning of greens and curcumin and all sorts of things, whatever we can. But I just wanted to mention that.
Let us know how he's doing.
Thank you, I will.
Check back, let us know how he's doing.